What to do if you're being bullied. Hello, and welcome to VideoJug. Bullying is a very common problem, and it's estimated that 8 in 10 children in the UK are affected by bullying at some point. If you're being bullied, it can really affect your confidence and the way you feel about yourself. You will often feel scared and lonely and unable to talk to people. So how do you deal with it? We've teamed up with Childline and Young Minds to bring you this step-by-step guide to what to do if you're being bullied. Step 1. Recognise bullying behaviour. Bullying can take many forms: verbal, physical and psychological. Verbal bullying is when the bully calls you names and makes threats to you. Psychological bullying is when you're made to feel excluded, worthless or vulnerable. Sometimes this form of bullying is so subtle that it takes a while for you to realise that it's happening. Physical bullying is when the bully kicks, pushes or hits you in any way. Step 2. Get help. First and foremost, you must talk to someone you trust to help you deal with this. This might be a teacher, a parent, a friend or a sibling. Although this will seem scary, telling someone about your problem will help to lighten the load and help you to resolve this. They will offer you support and suggest solutions you may not have thought of. If you feel more comfortable, take a friend with you when telling an adult. Talking to someone does not mean you're weak. On the contrary, it takes a lot of strength and courage to do so. Once your teachers or parents are aware of the bullying, they will do everything they can to make sure that it stops. However, if it doesn't, do make sure that you ask for help repeatedly until it does. Step 3. Stay positive. Remember, above all, that it's not your fault. The bully has probably chosen to pick on you because they're jealous of you. Perhaps you do better in school than them, or you're more popular or more attractive. Keep reminding yourself of all your good points and the things you do well. Remember that the bully must be feeling inadequate about themselves. The reason they're bullying you is because they have their own problems, not because you are the problem. Positive self-thinking always helps. Keep saying to yourself that you're better than the bully because you don't need to pick on people to make yourself feel good. Step 4. Be confident. It's difficult to be confident if a bully is making you feel bad about yourself, but if you can manage to do it, it may throw the bully off track. Stand up to them and ask them to leave you alone. You can try being nice to them or use humour. Either of these approaches might throw them enough to make them stop. Try not to show your vulnerability to them. Be confident in the fact that your friends like you for who you are, and your bully's friends probably only hang around with them out of fear. Step 5. Ignore the bully where possible. A bully will want to see a reaction from you, so if you ignore them and don't show them that their behaviour is affecting you, the chances are that they will eventually get bored and leave you alone. Step 6. Use visualisation. Build an imaginary wall around yourself so that any verbal abuse from the bully bounces off it and doesn't touch you. Turn your mind off and think of something else so you can't hear what they're saying to you. Imagine the bully with a funny-shaped head, or with funny features. This will help you take your focus off what they're doing, and instead you'll find it funny. Be careful not to laugh out loud at them though, as this is likely to aggravate them more. Step 7. Call a meeting. If all else fails and the bully refuses to give up, ask your teacher or parent to arrange a meeting between you and your parents and the bully and their parents so that you can all talk openly about what's going on and put an end to it. As a last resort, and if all the other tactics haven't worked, this could be the best way to resolve the situation. Done.